I think we're on. Alright, yeah, okay, it's working. Alright, I'm gonna be doing a review on the new motocross game. It's really good. It definitely stepped it up from the last ones. You have full customization of your riders, your bikes. You get 4 slots. Track edits. You can do what you want. Single player. You have career. You have championships. You can actually run a real championship on real tracks. All the tracks are real. You have 250 East, 250 West, 450s. I mean, you can see the riders. Like Ryan Dungey, you know that's Ryan Dungey. You know that's Ken Roxon. They look real. Graphics are great. It's just an all-around good game so far. I'm gonna get some gameplay in for you guys. I'm just gonna keep on going with my career. It's definitely the best motocross game in my eyes. It won't let you down. There's a couple bugs right now that's going on with it. Like it lags a little bit, but I mean, just look at the quality of the game, the graphics. You're gonna have that. So I mean, it's not a big deal. They're coming out with an update, so that'll fix it, which is good. Other than that, there's no problems with it.
Welcome to the University
There's a lot of stuff you can do.
in Glendale, Arizona. The energy here listen to
It's,
this crowd.
I mean,
He is definitely
if you watch real Supercross, you know this is how it is.
energy and get the win.
It's a great start.
Get ready. The gate is about to drop. Here we go.
And on this one, let's see it. Alright. First corner's held just like the real motocross. The AIs will actually like battle you. They'll block past you, give you a good fight, good run for your money. I mean, if you mess up in any section, you're not just going to be able to walk back up the field and take it back over. They still have, like, okay, say if I messed up in that corner, you can hit R1 and do your rewinds. I mean, you don't have to do it. I don't do it just because I don't. But it's there if you want it. That's gonna mess me up. See, like right there was a little bit of a lag, and they're gonna fix that. So I mean, it's not too big of a deal. It only happens here and there. You really gotta get your rhythm down on this game too. What the hell's going on here? Alright, well that hurt. That hurt. So now we're gonna have a big run to get back. Which is going to be cool because then you guys can see how hard it is. I mean, you really got to push. On any other MX game, don't matter if you mess up, you can just walk right back up the field. I'm messing up bad. This is a bad race. It's like Chattery came in, pushed me out. Other MX games, that doesn't really happen. There, right there was a lag. There was another lag. It comes on and off. It's the only bad thing about this game. Other than that, I think it's a great game. It's definitely worth getting. Not only that, but with other updates that come out, they're gonna fix it. It'll get there. Just gotta give it a chance. Looks like MXGP. Yeah, it does. It's the same controls as MXGP. But, I mean, you got Supercross. You have the US riders. I mean, you can customize your tracks too, which is sweet. I haven't did it yet, but you can do it. MXGP, it's just so easy. If you play single, like if you don't want to play with your friends, and if you just play single player, you win every race. You don't have to have that much skill to do it. On this one, if you mess up, I mean, you could actually lose the championship. You could lose races. Like, I messed up in the beginning of this race. I'm still messing up. I'm having a terrible race. I'm back in 11th. I'm pushing too hard. See, like right there, I'm done. It's not easy just to walk back up the pack. And especially if you're down like this, you're trying to get to the front, so you're going to be pushing. And you're going to make mistakes. You gotta play it and see. I didn't think I would like it either, watching videos. I went with it, I got it, and I loved it. It's a lot harder to tell if you'll like it or not by watching videos, but once you play it, it's definitely worth it. Alright, that was a half decent lap for me. I'm not messing up. We're gonna start pushing back up this pack. You have full customization of all your bikes. Change exhaust, change your wheels, change everything. Same with your rider. On career mode, you gotta pick if you want to start on 250 East or West, you gotta win that championship, and then you can go up to 450. I don't actually think you have to win the championship. I won mine and just let me go up. I don't think you have to win. I think you can you have to finish a 250 East or West season though first. I tried to quad that. There's no seat bounce on this game, which that would be a pretty cool thing if they put in. you get to pick your sponsor for your bike. Like I went with Oakley, so I have Oakley graphics. There's 2 minutes left, so you can also pick like the length of your race if you want it to be short, medium, or long. You can also pick I don't know if I said this, but you can also pick your like events. If you want to do like the real thing, you get your qualifying, then you get your heat races, then you get your last chance qualifiers, and then you got your main event. Or you can do just your qualifiers and then your main. Or if you don't even want to do that, you can just skip everything and go straight to the main, but you'll get the 20-second pick of the gate. Which on this, I mean, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. If you can get a good jump, then you're fine, but if you get stuck behind people, then you're going to have to work your way through the pack, and it does suck. I mean, that first couple laps for me was rough. And I'm in 5th right now. And we start off again. I mean, you can't just push and go crazy. See, like I'm making mistakes left and right because I'm trying to push. So you gotta watch on them rhythm sections. They'll mess you up. About 22 seconds left. Fighting for the podium. Hopefully I can battle back and get a win. I'll have 2 laps to do it. You can't just come into quarters and, I mean, just blast it, or you're gonna slide out. Like there, I drifted and I had a bad takeoff. All right, final lap. All right, that was a good rhythm there. No, that's gonna hurt me. I'm gonna come up short on this race. No, we're gonna come up short. So I mean, any other MX game, you'd be able to come back. I'll take a second place win from having a rough start.
The final checkered flag of the night is waved, ending the Fantastic effort by these
And, and then they show the podium.
Great show the way they battled here tonight.
And you get your points and you can your credits, and you can buy whatever you want. You can buy new bikes, you can buy your new gear, buy your new parts for your bike, whatever you want. I'm getting MX All Out. I didn't look into that one. Is that the one where you can drive like trophy trucks and stuff? And I think there's quads and all that other stuff in it too. So like here you can pick your sponsors. Alright, I'm gonna get one more race in for you guys. At Oakland. You have your social media down here, all your messages. I mean, it is like GP. It's pretty much the same thing as GP, but it's Supercross. And in America, you actually, it's Supercross. It's the official game of Supercross. You got no national races. I mean, hopefully, I don't know if they're going to. I think it'd be pretty cool if they put out a update where you can get the national tracks and run the tracks of like the real schedule outdoors. But I don't know yet what's going to go on with this game.
The race fans in Northern California. The 30-second board is up.
Alright, we're getting a win here. That was a bad start. But on these, you kind of want to stay back. So you can, right now, see if it, there it is. You get bumped out, and look, here we go. We're in the back. The beginning of the race is dirty. I mean, people's fighting for positions. You get bumped around, you get tossed off the track. But we're not too far back, so hopefully we can come back. And people will run you to the outside of the track too. Like, it's not like the other MX games where if you want the inside line, you go to the inside line and they just kind of move out of the way. I mean, these AIs will battle you for the spot. That's what I like so much about this game. There's actually a challenge. I don't know how I didn't wreck there. On this one, it's pretty good too. If you wreck, there's no like delay. You just get right back up. Which, I mean, I like and then I don't like. And you just gotta be. I mean, it's a little sketchy. Like, sometimes if you see a quad, if you want to push for it, I mean, you can push for it, but if you don't downside it, you're risking wrecking, you're risking to mess up the section. That was a dirty move. I mean, it's risky. You gotta play smart pretty much on this game. And like if you're far back, sometimes it's not smart to push because you're gonna mess up. Whips are gay. They're the same as GP. Has the same controls on GP where you have to pull the analog sticks in or out. I mean, I honestly wish they would go back to like MX Alive. That game was by far the best MX game. But it's old, it's outdated. As of now, I think this is the best MX game out. If it had MX Alive controls, but this graphics, I mean, not even the controls, just the whips. If it had MX Alive whips, then this game would definitely be the best by far of all time. See right there, if I would have clipped my back tire, I was going head over. I was going right over the handlebars. See that corner? My ass end slid out. My time slowed down a lot. They also have the motion blur on here, so when you pick up speed, you kind of get that tunnel vision, which is pretty cool. See, like, I mean, Roxon's keeping his distance on me. And I mean, I'm pushing. It's not like another MX game where you can just come right up on the leader if you're down. See, he messed up, now I'm on him. And they'll definitely battle you. Especially last laps, I don't know why. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like on last laps, people will really try and take you out. It's almost like the game's programmed to have last laps where people just go hard. Nope, see, I'm done. See, if you notice there, like, Ryan Dungey wasn't on me at all. I get up with Ken Roxon. We kind of were going back and forth for a little bit, and Dungey caught back up. I noticed that a lot. Like if you're battling somebody, and if you're not in first is gonna pull on you. But if you're battling first, the pack's gonna catch up to you. Unless if you in first are hitting your rhythm downside in your jumps, just having good runs. Like I'm trying to push, so as you can see when I go around corners, it's pulling me out to the outside. And then also, like there, I had a bad takeoff. I wasn't so straight. I tried whipping, so it pulled me off. Like you have to watch out for those. You have to going into the whoops, if you're not really straight, if you're coming in a little like sloppy, you're gonna get tossed all over the whoops. It's like me and Dungy's, unless if he messes up, or me and Dungy could hit our rhythms downside the jumps, put down fast laps and catch them. And if you're bumping bars too, it makes like a metal sound of them clashing, and you actually slow down. See that right there? That was a bad whoop. I got lucky. Rocks and messed up. I whipped too hard. That's another thing they need to fix. Like if you, like right there, I whipped down way too hard. I wanted to see how far I could take my whip, and it made me wreck, which is pretty dumb. You should be able to pull that back, but it's whatever. Also, if you come off a jump, and if you lean too far back, you'll wreck. Or if you lean too far forward, you'll wreck. See that right there? I accidentally slid out and it took me off the track. It's almost like you have to have control of your bike. So right there, I slid, took me in. You're trying to push, you're trying to get to first, and sloppy mistakes. And then now look, Roxon's pulling away. It's almost like you just have to take your time, get your lines down, and reel them in. You can't push too hard, or you're going to make mistakes. Like right there, I'm getting sloppy. I feel like there was a lag. They really need to fix that bug, but it's gonna happen soon. Alright, final lap. Hopefully we can get some competition going. I'm slowly reeling them in. Coming down the last section. Yep. See, he didn't downside his jumps. And that's the race. I think it's a good game.
And all of the riders have crossed the finish line jump. The pace of that race was absolutely crazy.
Get your podium again.
They definitely gave it their all.
You get your unlocks. You can get other stuff with that. You almost have like achievements, objectives you have to get. You'll get more credits. How do you like this game? I was thinking about getting. I love it. I think it's a great game. I was a little iffy at first, but I just went with it, and it was definitely worth it. What do you need? You need to get this game. What game? I'm gonna go into track editor just to see what it's like. I never did it before, so you guys can see it for the first time too. Yeah, I might get it. I don't know yet. I was gonna buy it today. Yeah. I think it's worth it. Rainbow Six. I had it. I had it for Xbox. It was all right. You need to get this game. No, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can. Oh, this is crazy. Wow, this is crazy. This is confusing. I something like, all right, thanks, dude. Yeah, I mean, this game won't let you down. I think you'll like it if you're into like. If you're into this kind of stuff, it's worth it. Like I had all the other MX games, and no, I'm getting all out. All right, go for it. But no, I already know. Like I don't know. I had GP. I had GP2. I had Reflex Alive. They're good, but I mean this one's definitely worth it. The competition with the AIs are great. Multiplayer, it's crazy. It's just like all the other MX games, but it's definitely a good game. Let's see. I don't know. I'm not gonna do this track editor. Yeah, I have MX GP2. Yeah, GP2 was a good one. I like this one because it's Supercross. I'm gonna keep on racing actually. I'll just keep on racing so you guys can get a feel and see if you like it. I like it too because everything's real. I mean, you have your real riders, you have the real tracks. And the GPs were good. I mean, I didn't have a problem with them. I like this one because it's Supercross. You never know what's gonna happen. And with the competition with the AIs is great. If you mess up in a section, you're gonna have to battle back to get up there. Oh, it is real riders and tracks. I didn't know that. Yeah, all real tracks, all real riders. If you stay in after this game is, or were you talking about GP? No, this game is. It's all. I mean, like Arlington, AT&T Stadium. This is the actual Arlington track, and then like they have Anaheim 1. It's the actual schedule of the real Supercross. If you stay in after this race, I'll back out and I'll show you the riders. They look identical. But like here, like I'll draw back. So you have Weston Pike there. You have there's Cooper Webb. Wow, see, just a mess. Ken Roxon in first. They're all real riders, which is sweet. Wow, alright, I messed up real bad there. I messed up bad. I was looking at the chat. But like you can see, like if I'm back here, it's not easy like the other MX games just to move through the pack. You're gonna battle, and then battling back here, it's slowing down your time, and the leaders are pulling away, which makes it harder. And these tracks aren't the easiest either. The AIs will come in, they'll block pass you, they'll race 30. Yeah, it looks hard. Yeah, it definitely is. Like if you come in, like the turns, if you come into the turns hot, and if you slam, if L2 is your front brake, X is your back brake. If you come into the corners and just nail the brakes, you're gonna slide out. And see, like right there, that was a bad land, and I just got tossed. I'm not too worried about this race. I'll just kind of show you like some of the stuff. So if you come into this corner, see right there, I was on both brakes, I came in hot, I cut hard, and that was a terrible corner. So you almost have to think smart when you're coming in, and especially with being back in the pack, you can't push hard. You kind of have to take your time so you don't make mistakes. Like right there, me and Michael Lessie got in, we got close together, and I wrecked. I mean, that's what I like so much about it, because it's actual like competition. The other MX games, it was like no competition with the AIs. I mean, it's fun on multiplayer because yeah, there is competition. But if you don't feel like playing multiplayer, if you just feel like playing a quick race or like a championship, then you know that there's actually going to be competition. You're not just going to win easy. Like right there, I overshot that jump. And now, I mean, I barely downsided that. See, there's Weimer on me. He just comes out of nowhere. And I'm back in 13th, trying to come up. See, another mistake. It's almost like the real races where, I mean, if you get a bad start, a bad first lap, and if you're back, you're not going to be able to push back up real quick. That's what I like so much about it. And if you case jumps, like here, I'll case a jump. Here, I'll case a bigger one. So you're like, okay, that whole section's messed up. That whole section's messed up. And then you're just going to keep dropping time. See right there? I almost went over the handlebars. That's not going to work out. Alright, I'm actually going to quit this race for you so I can show you the tracks and the riders. I have to get my laptop charger quick. Alright, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna throw my laptop on charge so I can keep seeing your chat. Alright. So like, you come in here, single events. You have 250 East, 250 West. You have the tracks in 250 East, 250 West. They're different. You have your 450s. Here's your riders. Like, you have Ryan Dungey. And they did a good job creating them. Like, that looks like Ryan Dungey for a video game. Ken Roxon. That's Ken Roxon. Chad Reed. It's Chad Reed. You can tell who they are. Cooper Webb. I mean, you have all the 450 riders. And then track selection. You have your official tracks. You have Anaheim 1, San Diego, Anaheim 2. You have Las Vegas. I mean, you have every official track in the game. And then, okay, you have your race options where you can change your weather. It's almost like GP here. BRB, I'm gonna get this game. There you go. Race type, like, okay, semi-pro. See down at the bottom, it tells you all about it. One shot, you only race main event. Semi-pro, you take part in the qualifying and then the main event. The real thing, you start from qualifying, then you have to take part in the heat, semi-final, LCQ, and then the main event. You can manual, rider weight, joint brakes. You have your physics. You know, the difficulty. Alright, then you back out. 250 East, okay? You select your riders. You have all the 250 East riders. You should be in 450. Okay, and then we'll go 250 West. You have your 250 West riders. He should be 450. Shane McElrath, Aaron Plessinger. I mean, they look, for a video game, they look damn close. I mean, you can look at that, and you know that's Aaron Plessinger. You have, it's just amazing what they did with this game. I mean, yeah, there is a little bit of lag, but they're fixing that. You have your time attacks. Here, like, this is another cool thing. You have your championships, so you can start a brand new championship on whichever one you want. You pick your rider, and you start your championship, and you race for the championship. You can have a custom championship where you can actually, okay, say if you don't want to race Anaheim 1 first, then say if you want to race San Diego, then you race San Diego first. And then you just go on and you make your schedule, which is pretty cool. Alright, we'll start up a new championship for you guys just coming in. Get gameplay in. I'm gonna go Ken Roxon. It's realistic. Okay. We're gonna go at it. It's definitely worth it. Loaded up on Anaheim 1. It's a good game though. It will not let you down. You could sit here and you can play all day long and you're not going to get bored. It's not like another MX game where you can sit there, you race every race and you win. I mean, every other MX game I played on the hardest difficulty, you won by 40 seconds. You guys probably did the same thing. You win by 40 seconds and it's like, oh, there's no competition. This is kind of boring. You get bored after 2 races. On this one, it's not like that. Just go straight main event.
The waving of the
Skip qualifying. We're just going straight to the main. It's definitely worth it though. No doubt about it. It won't let you down. Not only that, but you can create your own tracks. And you can create as many as you want. So if you really wanted to, you could create 10 different tracks, put those 10 tracks into a schedule. Say if you want to race Anaheim 1 and Anaheim 2 and Las Vegas, plus your additional tracks, you put those into the schedule. And you race with your tracks that you made, which is awesome. Say if you don't like Anaheim 1, then you throw Anaheim 1 out and throw in your own track, or don't even throw it in, just take it out. It's sweet. I mean, the graphics are just amazing. It's a great game.
stand the pressure.
I mean, just the beginning is great.
Get ready.
It gets you amped up for it. Alright, I didn't qualify, so I'm starting 22nd. A decent start, but see, you get pushed out. That's what's bad about 22nd. If I would have stayed in there, see, there's a little bit of a lag. If I would have stayed in there, I would have got pushed off the track. Luckily, I got through that mess. The AIs will battle you back. See, I went for that quad there. It's not happening. And now I'm back. And this game takes only like 10 minutes to download, which is awesome. I bought it the other day off the store, downloaded it, took 10 minutes on half decent Wi-Fi. It's not one of those games where you buy it and then you have to wait a half a day just to play it. You buy it, you download it, and it's there for you. See, like right there, I scrubbed a little bit too early, so it pulled me to the other side of the track. See, went for the quad again, didn't have a clear landing, hit the back tire, got launched over my handlebars. Messed up that section. Didn't clear it. Now look, I'm gonna start dropping down. Bad corner. And then there you go, start dropping down. With one little mess up. Go for a quad, you think you have the speed for it, you don't. And there you go. Right there, whoops. The deadly whoops. Go in, don't lean back hard enough, and you get tossed. And I still have 7 minutes. I have enough time to do it, to come back. But if you start making mistakes with a couple minutes left, you're not going to be able to come back. I mean, who knows, I might not even be able to come back right now. Just depending on how I'm running. See? I got pushed out. I mean, like you can see here, I'm trying to come back. I mean, just look at the guys in front of me. They're not budging. I'm not catching them. If this was any other MX game, I'd be back in first right now. Anyone would be. AIs gave no difficulty, had no challenge on any other MX game. On this one, there's a challenge. Makes the game fun. So I'll go for the quad here. But luckily I didn't wreck again. But I didn't perfectly downside it. And it messes that section up. I cased it. I mean 5 minutes. And look, I'm still in 7th place. I'm trying to give it everything. I mean, right now I'm racing sketchy. Look, came in there a little too far. Now we're getting back up. We're getting back in it. There was a good section. Back in the race. So you honestly just gotta race smart, and you just gotta try and get back in it. If you guys are liking the video and want more content, just drop a sub down and leave a like. Be much appreciated. Hopefully you guys like this game and end up getting it. If you guys got PS4, we could run some multiplayer and play together. Yeah, that was a little rough section there. But we're doing decent on the other sections, which is helping us close in on Jason Anderson. See right there, I gave it a little bit too much gas in that corner, and I slid out a little bit. This game does take a while to get used to. Like, my very first time playing, the very first race on, I think I finished like 10th. I wasn't used to it, because I thought it was just like any other MX game where you could just come in, I mean, guns blazing into corners, and that was definitely not the factor. That's gonna hurt. See, just like that, you weren't expecting that. Nobody was expecting that to happen. It happened. Just like in real life situations, when guys are racing, they have a little mess up, and that little mess up can cost them the race. See, right there, it came out a little too sketchy. So like Marvin Moose Cannon right now, he's giving me a run for my money. He's staying in it. I'm not pulling on him. And Jason Anderson, he's keeping the lead down. $21 left. Plus 2 laps onto that. should be able to get up and challenge him. I was gonna try hitting the quad there. I'm definitely not gonna be able to do it now. See, that was pretty rough section there. Couple bobbles here. There's a case. There's another case, and look, here's third and fourth right on me. I mean, just the graphics on this game are just amazing. The motion blur, the ruts, the moisture on the track. Like when it's raining, it is a mess. You're sliding all over the place. It gets bad. Not only that, but like as the race goes on, you can almost like feel the conditions on the track get worse. Final lap. I think he's got this one. Yep, he's got it. It was a good run.
The final checkered flag is waved, ending the 450 main event. Let's take a look at the results to see where your favorite rider crossed the line. You can tell these
Alright, I'm gonna back out of this. I'm gonna show you some of the
they came into this race fast, strong, and
some of the
ready to
gear
battle.
customization and the bike customization. I got enough credits so I can buy some more bikes. And I only played this game for I don't know, maybe like 3 hours, and level 80 some. Doesn't take long to rank up. Alright, once this loads up, I'll back out and show you guys.
Today's round.
Alright.
That was a race he will try to forget.
Oh, well, that's dumb. Can I just back out of the game? I don't know why they did that. I just wanted to back out to the main lobby. We gotta sit through another loading screen.
Tonight, Monster Energy AM. The waving of the...
Come on, I gotta get... Okay, we gotta sit through one more loading screen. Jeez. Alright, just let me back out.
Southern California. He has the speed.
Alright. Why is it doing it? Okay, main menu. Wow, I didn't see that on the last one. That's my bad. Did you guys sit through this? Alright. Customize. Alright, customize rider. Rider outfit. Alright, so you get 4 outfits. Eat your helmets. You have all these different choices. Goggles. Everything. Cool thing is the bikes. You can get your 250s or your 450s. And you have to buy them just like all the other ones. I got Cowie. I'm actually gonna roll with Husqvarna. Alright, and then the cool part is you have 4 different configurations you can do with this one bike. So like say if you want to run, okay, like you have your graphic kit, you got your sponsors, your graphic kits. You can change everything. See, like here, I just want to run with these. Special components, you can unlock this stuff. So you're like at level 300, you can get it in gold, which is pretty sweet. Silver, bronze. Components, colors, you can change all of these different colors. It's like the other ones. Okay. Components. Alright. Got all these different exhausts. Shows what it would do. Gotta throw FMF on it. I mean, you got a bunch of stuff on here you can play with. That's pretty much all I can buy now. But I mean, this bike's all modded up now. It's good to go. It's awesome what you can do on this game. Alright, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. If you like it, leave a like and a sub. Much appreciated. Thanks for staying in here. Talk to you guys later.